The Creepy Boy Moms of TikTok by Kirkham Reacts. Yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff, borderline mom x son type of situations. Let's see if those are just equally as bad, equally as traumatizing, because we love to see that. Also, please consider liking, subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pester you about reaching 5K this year. Definitely, most certainly. Anyways, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not ready, but I'm ready. We're probably gonna have some horrible shit as usual.
Toxic boy
Toxic, mind you, by the way.
mothers are getting worse by the day. Genuinely, this is becoming a new pandemic. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Being a mother is one of the best things that I imagine you can be. You know, you grow this thing inside of you for 9 months. It comes out and then it just loves you. God! It's a miracle! Now, obviously, you want the best for your child. However, some mothers that have boys...
Yeah, too bad. Being a mother has been heavily devalued, and it's kind of sad how we have diminished the worth of, how do I say it? Diminished the worth of being, just like worthless, right? We have demonized motherhood. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. We have heavily devalued motherhood in our society, and now we're here. Momic's son plays Alabama. 5K no poke. Will hit 20K out of nowhere by becoming a meme clip where he says the truth, somehow going super viral. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. Might be a little unlikely, but it would be very interesting. Being a mom was the best feeling in the world. Oh, you're a mom as well. Well, ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. I want to be a dad so bad. Working on that. But yeah. It is tragic. State of the world.
Really take this too far. And this is where we get to a point where they become a toxic boy mom, where they don't want their son to get another girlfriend because it almost takes away from the relationship that they've got with their son. Even though it doesn't, in their eyes, that is like the apocalypse. That is the worst thing that can possibly happen. So I thought we would take a look at the very worst of these clips and
Oh no, I lost her to gun violence when she was 6. Oh no! That's so sad. That's so sad. People are cruel. That is so sad. That is so sad. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's sad. Well, never forget her. That's the most important thing. Never forget her. Right? As long as you keep remembering her, she will continue to live in one way or another. That's sad.
have a look at how mothers are being more confident online than ever, posting weird videos with their sons and also
I'm going to have to fight a teenage girl. What the fuck? Well, the fuck might be actually the right term. That might actually be the right term. Ugh. We are indeed, Alabama maxing out here.
Competing with their son's partners. When my son starts looking like his dad too much. Ugh. Wait, so what are you saying here? That you now fancy your son? That your son is now looking attractive to you? It's the way she's like looking at him, like biting her lip, being like, love, I don't think that makes you a mother anymore. I feel like that makes you a pedo. Ah, started off strong with this one. Like, you know, before you turned on the camera, you did have time to kind of think about how people would kind of receive this. Like, you didn't have to post this.
When my son starts looking like his dad too much. Oh, we are definitely son maxing here. Okay, yeah, Alabama maxing.
You know, like, you didn't even have to think it, never mind post it. I'm trying to see this from her point of view. Like, what is she actually trying to say here? That her son is like handsome because she finds like obviously her partner handsome, but I don't know, it just comes off really like incestual and just kind of odd. I don't know if I'm taking that to the extreme here, but it just gives off vibes that she fancies her own son, man. What's better than having one person that looks like my husband? 2, the other one's my son, if you're asking. Making sure my son can cook so he's not impressed by your daughter's Stauffer's lasagna. She really thought that she ate there, didn't she? She was like, oh my god, this is gonna go down so hard in the mother Facebook groups.
Hot take, cooking should be a universal skill that everyone should be able to have. And I will definitely teach my children how to cook. And I don't mean taking out something of the fridge and stuffing it inside the oven and wait 20 minutes. I mean, like, literally cook from scratch. I have cooking books. I have everything. I know everything. I will teach my children shit that nobody knows nowadays. I swear to God. They're not getting away from this. Ain't no way. My children can't cook.
That I'm in. The buy and sell page is gonna love this one. Like, why are you already, like, preempting a toxic relationship with your son's partner when he looks about 2 or 3 years old? Or maybe he's a bit older. I'm not great with kids' ages. Should be a good thing. Or a bad thing. I don't know if, I just don't know why you're trying to, like, pre-order this rift. Like, surely, for your son's life and for your life, it makes more sense if you can just get along with your partner's girlfriend, like, before even knowing them, just, like, wanting to get along with them before you've met. I feel like...
See, my mom is not a boy mom. I wouldn't say that. My mom just doesn't like any girlfriends. And boyfriends. Doesn't matter. She doesn't like any. Ever. My mom is just a mom. A mom.
That's normally a good omen and normally makes you a nice person. But, like, already being defensive and kind of, like, worrying about your son getting a partner when they're a child, I just think that gives off really bad vibes, personally. It definitely comes from a place of, like, feeling unwanted. Like, I imagine when you have a child, like, they're your best mate and, you know, you do everything with them, and rightly so, you will have a really close connection. But you do have to accept that one day they're going to become an adult, like you became an adult, and you went off and you found a partner and you had your own life. Your child is going to have the same thing as well. It's unfair to expect that you're always going to be the center of their universe, because that's not fair. Because I don't imagine that your parent is the center of your universe, because now you have a child and you probably have a partner yourself who you had this kid with. But then again, that's thinking of things from everyone's point of view, and I do think the one characteristic trait that all toxic boy moms have is that they don't do that. They only see it from their point of view. Realizing I'm a boy mom and one day some little twat is gonna break his heart and I'm going to have to fight a teenage girl on her hair.
That... I have no words and I must scream.
In a bun already, just kind of, you know, getting ready for this tussle in 18 years. It's the work you put in now that really you benefit from in 18 years, as they say. You've literally set your phone on a tripod to record yourself pretending to have beef with what is now a child, probably. Like, what are you doing? Why are you preempting that your son is going to get his heart broken? That's your son getting affected. You're making up this fake scenario that your son's life has been shredded apart so that you can make yourself the main character and be his savior. It's so strange. You never know, your son might find a girl and they might stay together forever. It might be like his first love, but you won't allow that in your mind, because that would be the worst case ever, because then you're not the main character. Boy mums warning their sons about your crusty daughter. Life is...
They're talking about crusty daughters. Crazy work, mind you. They're talking about, like, their boys just finding fucking a girl looking like acting like Asmongold. That kind of thing. Oh God. like a girl failure type of thing. Man, I miss using cooking oils and other ingredients when it comes to cooking. Unfortunately, I had a weird allergy attack, so I had to avoid certain spices to avoid flare-ups. That sucks. Ugh, that sucks. Those moms don't seem to trust their boy's judgment. They do not. I would prefer to think he'd be picking a good girl. What the these moms, bro.
One big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you're little. You have pure fun. Can't be a fool, son. What about the long run? That's a nice little sonnet there. Right, little love poem from the mother. Thank you, love. Really appreciate that one. Little bit of a novel going on. If you look closely, you'll see that she actually resembles Michael Morpurgo. Can't the boy just wear his Spider-Man costume and have fun? Does he really need to be preached at about a future partner at this stage? What do you mean you're going to have his back when it's all done? It hasn't even started yet. Never mind when it's done. It might never be done.
I already know, yeah.
Maybe she has his back in a different way. Or he has her back in a different way. Anyways.
Finna eat me up in the comments about this, but I'ma say
Sorry, I love when someone starts a video off with, "Ah, no, this is terrible. Ah, no, I'm a terrible person."
My son got a new girlfriend and I don't want to like her. Hear me out. He was dating a little young girl for about a year. He brought her into my home, brought her into my life, brought her into my family. I done fell in love with this little girl. She's a part of my family. He gets so upset with me when I mention her, when I talk about her, when I want to see her. She just had a birthday. I bought her gifts. I took him to her house. I love her. Well, recently, he done met some new little girl that he called himself.
I'm not stupid. This bitch isn't just driving while on the phone, right?
Liking, and he is so pissed off at me because I told him I don't want to meet no more of your girlfriends because you bring these little girls around. Me and your sister fall in love with him, and then you don't like them no more. You ghost them, and you expect for us to just stop caring. And I don't know how to do that. Now you got this new little girl who you trying to bring around.
She was a white girl, huh? Possibly, perhaps. Is this bitch driving while on the phone? I'm gonna crash out.
Who you want me to like, and I don't want to like her because I like the other one. Go get her and bring her back. Anybody with kids, teenage,
Sitting apart, yeah. I'm confused with the cars moving in the background.
kids specifically feel the same way because maybe I'm tripping.
Okay, I mean, I'm out of my depth here because I don't have a child, okay? So I don't understand what it's like from, the parent's perspective when this happens. Just want to kind of put that out there. But one thing I will say is I don't think you should ever post this publicly. You can think it. Okay, especially if your son has been with, his girlfriend for quite a while and, you've almost treated her like, she's your daughter. Like, I can imagine that can be really hard because you don't really get a say in it because you're not in that relationship. So I can imagine it's hard to kind of detach your emotions from that. But at the same time, it's really unfair to his new girlfriend to be like, I don't even want to get to know you, even just in private saying that, because that person has done nothing wrong. They're a new person in this situation. And it's already very overwhelming, like meeting someone's parents for the first time, especially your partners. But knowing that they don't even want to say hello to you, that's not fair. And then on top of that, posting it publicly onto TikTok.
See, my mom doesn't like my older brother's girlfriend. However, fiance, soon wife, oh god. However, that's definitely a genuine reason because that relationship is so it's a bit of a, it's very surface level, right? She threatened him to leave should he ever grow bald. Should he ever get bald? That kind of thing and stuff, right? So, it's a very, very, interesting relationship. They bought a house together. If they ever divorce, he's getting all of it. It's hilarious. And he has to continue paying. It's really funny. Sometimes disliking your family member's partner might be actually reasonable, but it really depends.
It would just feel so awkward every single time I saw you because, why do you need to share this with us? I shouldn't be watching this video. This should be something that is kept in the family. And you can even mention this to your son. Talk to your son about it, but you're even
Well, this is about boy mom, so it might certainly stay in the family. Moving on.
Embarrassing your son here. We don't know the reason why he split up with, his previous girlfriend. We don't have the context to that. But saying this publicly, I think it's really icky and I do think it's really toxic. I don't think what you're thinking is toxic, but posting it to social media, I feel like stuff like this is what pushes your son away. Knowing I got rid of my son's toxic girlfriend.
I sleep like a baby.
Sorry guys, new dance routine I'm working on. Still a work in progress. Again, we have no relevant context to this. We don't know if the girlfriend was truly awful and we should be on the mother's side here. But posting it to social media with no context.
It's a little corny. It's a little, at best, it's a little corny. At worst, you lied. But that is a little that's a little corny right there.
This just looks kind of bad in my opinion. It's the gloating that kind of makes me think that you may not be the nicest person. But then, your son's girlfriend could have been awful. And, we should be praising you. This is why I don't know where I stand. This is why it shouldn't be posted to socials. Because I imagine there is, some mothers watching this whose, son may have had a girlfriend who was not very nice to them. And then they've split up and you've been like, oh my God, that is the best thing that can happen to your son. So I'm very aware of that. But just the wording, like knowing I got rid of my son's toxic girlfriend, that's where I've got a little bit of a problem with it. Because what do you mean I? What did you do specifically? I kissed my son goodbye and I saw he was hard. Already read.
Why do you have to post that? And why do you even have to point it out? These creepy moms remind me of a different issue, how a lot of mixed ethnicity couples tend to have racial tension, trauma, or fetish undertone. Kid gets born into this. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Ew. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know, but like it's crazy. Alabama 100. Ah. Now that mom there is just terrible. Look, say it all. The girlfriend was probably kind of and caring. Took my precious boy away from me.
Too far. I've seen enough, thank you. Okay, there's still half a sentence to go, guys. Buckle up. I'm guessing puberty is kicking in pretty good now. Yeah, should have quit while I was ahead. Does anybody just like hug their son and then he gets like a raging boner? Like it's like a barge pull, right? You're just like, oh, okay. Right, I raised a good one. There we go. The weirdest thing as well, how old is your son? Weird question to reply with. 16. At a push 17. I don't know who the problem is here. You for thinking that your son got a boner, or for your son getting a...
Imagine you're the son. You just mindlessly scroll on Facebook, right? I don't know which 16-year-old uses Facebook, but still. And then you see your mom post that on her Facebook account. Your friends can see it. Their parents can see it. Your teachers can see it. Your fucking grandma can see it. Yeah, that relationship is over. That relationship is over. I'm gonna say it. God damn, bro.
Boner. It's all wrong. Or maybe it's one of those just random moments that it just happens, right? Surely that's got to be the reason here. You know, sometimes it does happen. You'll just be sitting in a place that you really don't want to get one, and then... just like the Eiffel Tower, you're like, what's going on here? Why have I got a boner in TK Maxx? Of course my son will give your daughter his $150 hoodie that she will keep and I'll never see again. This is so niche. Why are you angry at this? Is it because you...
Because, she wants to wear that hoodie. Anyways. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so horrible. This is just so fucking bad. It just is. It is bad. I'm gonna say it. This is bad. This is horrible. This is just diabolical, dude. It just is. Why is this a thing?
You bought this hoodie for your son, so obviously, from your perspective, you've worked hard for this hoodie, like for your son, you've given it to your son, and his girlfriend's wearing it, and you take an issue with that, but if that's what your son wants, because once you buy your son that hoodie, you know, if you've raised him to be appreciative of stuff, he will really appreciate that, and then, if he wants his girlfriend to have that, it's clearly because he likes it, you know, and he wants her to have it, and she likes it, so two people are getting the joy out of this hoodie now, so why would that be an issue? Like, the hoodie is your son's, I know you bought it, but you bought it as a present for your son, so it's his property, it's his decision what the hell to do with it. So if he wants his girlfriend to wear it, then I don't really see an issue here. You know, you should be happy that it's getting use out of and not just like staying in his wardrobe. Like this is a new thing that girls have to think about when they're going to, you know, their boyfriend's house. If they're wearing any of his clothing, because what happens if his mother bought that and she's like giving you a side eye? I didn't even know that was an insecurity that was a thing, but apparently it is.
Hi.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't deserve to be outside enjoying the sun.
What?
Just practicing for the day my son brings home a girl and I have to act normal. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm glad that my mom doesn't actually like really give a shit of what I do and who I'm like dating, right? She really doesn't give a shit all that much. I guess she would care if the chick was a Muslim. Anyways, it's so interesting.
Should be in a cave.
Well, This scares me. Like, it kind of makes me happy that I was born, you know, a straight man, that I don't have to deal with toxic boy mums. God, straight white men, they're so privileged. They'll never know the pain of working with a toxic boy mother. I'm just so confused on the wording, like trying to act normal. Why would you have your backup? Why would you be defensive here before you've even met them? If they give you a reason and, you know, they talk to your son in a really bad way, or they treat him really badly, then fair enough. You have to act normal because, you know, you don't want to push your son away as well if he's still with that. Fair enough. But before you've even met them, it's strange, weird behaviour, man. Nobody prepares you for the stage of motherhood when your teen's hormones are raging, yours are hanging on by a thread, and suddenly... I don't want to scroll. Should I scroll? I'm not going to look. I need to look, otherwise this is a pretty pathetic video from this point. You're wondering if this is how you end up in jail.
What the fuck? Anyways, she expects him to bring home a girl who will replace her. Apparently, this is some douche type of shit. She can no longer dream about her own. Stop! Akaria, stop! Please! You need to stop. You need to stop. Case in point, your mom looking at Frog. My mom wouldn't really care. There really needs to be a what to expect when you have a teen book with a long chapter on and when they started dating. Moms of teen boys who have been through this sent help. As someone who was afraid to even hug or hold hands with a guy in front of their mom, it's shocking to see how bold some girls can be at times. But this was done as a joke. Moms in perimenopause and or raising teens will get it. And if you're not in that stage, you might not. It's not wrong, though. These ladies be alright. Yeah.
What, by, like, sleeping with your son? Okay, there's a caption here. Before I comment, I need to read the caption. There really needs to be a what to expect when you have a teen book with a long chapter on and when they start dating. Most of teen boys who have been through this send help. As someone who was afraid to even hug or hold hands with a guy in front of their mum, it's shocking to see how bold some girls can be at times, but this was done as a joke. Moms in perimenopause and or raising teens will get it, and if you're not in that stage, you might not. I'm not in that stage, so I think that's why I'm kind of in that category. Obviously, you know, you're going through hormone changes when you start enter menopause. I understand that. And your son's going through hormonal changes. Okay, understand. But why do them two interlink? You know, like, your son is wanting to explore that kind of thing. Like, how does that affect your hormones? That's what I'm confused at. Like, the link with this. Are you jealous of your son's, like, girlfriend? Because that's what it kind of seems like here. Like, are you jealous that your son's girlfriend gets to sleep with your son and not you? Because
I will raise my children to wait until marriage, no matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. And if I have to put, like, some chastity belt on them, I will. I don't care. You're not doing anything until they wear a ring, big guy or big girl. I don't care. I don't care. I'm stopping you. I'm stopping you if you're 18, 25, 30. I'm stopping you. I'm bursting open the door with the police. I don't care. Nuh-uh.
I don't really know another way to kind of read this. You know, like, she's basically acting as if a girlfriend's coming over and just sleeping with her son in front of her eyes, which I doubt is happening. Otherwise, you know, bloody hell, that woman is really, really going for it. And the bit about, like, ending up in jail, does that relate to doing something to your son's girlfriend or doing something with your son? I don't know. It relates to one of them. And either way, it's not good. It's like choosing the lesser of two evils here. Some people are so strange, man.
That is the end of the video. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm quitting. I'm quitting whatever this is. What do you mean by that? What, mom is getting NTR? No! Not the NTR. Is that not a genre? Is that not a genre? If I think I'm unfamiliar. Isn't there something like Sun NTR where the sun gets NTR'd? But anyways, these moms would be use cloning technology or artificial reality tech for NSFW purposes. Oh God, she's just sexualizing her child. Stop! What is this?
So obviously, for people that don't know, right, boy, basically you sleep with like loads of girls, don't message them back, whatever, just kind of use people, right? So you're basically insinuating that your son is a boy because he touched your leg. So you took that in a kind of, I know this is very surface level and she probably didn't mean it like this, but that's what you're kind of insinuating, that, you know, because he put his hand on your leg, that he's like some sort of boy when he's literally a child just touching his mother because it makes him feel comfortable. I don't know if this one's as deep as the other ones, but I do feel like it's a bit weird, kind of like making out that your son's like an arsehole already. I know she's joking, but still, maybe I'm overthinking this one. Just think it's a weird TikTok caption. Calling all my boy mums who stare at them aimlessly because you can't believe this beautiful soul of a human is all yours. Until one day he falls in love with a woman who will never be as good as his mom. Lol. Bye.
If they could sleep with their sons, they would. Guys, what are we thinking? Like, on like a... If it were legal, what are the chances? What are we saying? What are we saying? 50-50? I don't know. What are we saying? If this were legal. If this were legal.
Oh, this is, you know, you're going to have such a great relationship with your son when he's older. He's going to love you so much. You're going to get invited to everything. Honestly, he's not going to be able to stay away from you. I do find it so interesting, and I know I've made this point previously in the video, but a lot of these people do fail to put themselves in the position of their son. So imagine just for a second this mom put herself in the position of her son. How would she feel if the mother of her husband was posting this on social media? Obviously not good. I imagine she would be fuming. But then she can't afford her son the same kind of perspective or kind of, you know, respect when it comes to this. Especially, like, her son looks, you know, older. He looks like a teenager. Chances are he is speaking to someone, or, you know, like he will have a partner in the near future. And this post won't be that old. So, you know, their partner could actually find this pretty quickly. It's very strange that you would post this publicly, and now it went viral as well, and it's on this channel. Chances are his future partner could be your donor. If you are, love, stay away from this bloke, not worth the hassle. You know, he might be lovely, right? He might be the man of your dreams, but it's not worth it for what's coming. The baggage, the package, okay?
Got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
I get it. 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 I get the face. I get it, bro. I get it. What the heck?
Oh, it stinks. Nice and good.
I feel violated. I feel harassed. Like, I know the clip, but I feel harassed. This is harassment. I feel harassed. Why? 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 Okay, this is bad. Okay, it's getting bad. Not the meat canyon. Yes, the meat canyon. I just sped through this video to get to the speed. And those women are freaks. Ah, yes. Oh, God. Lord have mercy. Have mercy.
I want to go home. I don't like this. Sorry, what? You got a tight little what now? If the shoe fits, if you know, you know. Hashtag boy mom. Guys, I think I actually, for a while, I think I'm speechless. I haven't been this speechless for like a while on this channel. I don't actually know what to say. Is she talking about her son's man pussy? What is that? Just your thing? Is that what a man pussy? Why wouldn't you just say your...
The butt, my friend. The butt. The booty. The booty. She's talking about the booty. Save this boy's booty!
Thing. Oh wait, it's a man. Oh, like a bussy, but that would be an embassy.
God. Oh, God. Help. They really are. It's diabolical, bro. Okay, Crocker. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope you were doing well before this video. I'm doing well now. These are fun still, regardless. See, it's like a car, right? These videos are like a car accident, right? It dawned on him, yeah. It's like a car accident, right? It's terrible, but you can't look away. I think that applies really well here. It's like a car accident, but you can't look away.
Embassy. That would be an embassy. That's what we should call it. It's a lot more formal. Do you mind if I like have a look in your embassy? That's so much better than can have a look in your bussy. I'm gonna stop saying that to people. So she's basically saying that our son's bum stinks nice and good. Oh, we're in deep waters now. Lord, not even James Cameron could search these waters. These are dark. These are so dark. I'm gonna need a submarine for this and not one with an Xbox remote. Putting that out there. Not again. Why would you want your son's butthole to stink? That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Are you attracted to your son through?
Yeah, that's that saying that out loud feels borderline criminal embassy. Yeah. Like saying it out loud, right? Now he realizes it sounds borderline criminal. Like he realizes that sounds just borderline criminal. Wow. We're in the deep waters, indeed. They're really goddamn deep.
Through his bussy, his embassy. You shouldn't know anything about your son's embassy. That's for the attention of him, and if he has a partner that wants to explore that, in their own time behind closed doors. If they're into that, you get what I'm saying, don't you? Hopefully, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so confused. I'm really, really on edge right now, guys. My boyfriend's mom just posted this on her Instagram. Already, this is hilarious. Rules for dating my son. 1, he is not your ATM. 2,
yeah, that's understandable. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
if you show up to my house looking like a stripper, I will make you go away.
Understandable as well, right? She's going to the sun and... Stop. We need to stop. There's limits. I think we've reached them. Stop.
Can't do anything these days, guys. Who's turning up back to their partner's mum's house looking like a stripper, by the way? If I see any sexts on his phone, I will make you go away. Not kind of clarifying how they're going to make you go away. Just no one will ever hear from you again. Just know that. Understand that if I don't like you, I will make you go away. Again, just very vague, but unsettling at the same time. Number 5. Understand that I can make you go away. Where are you going? To France? To Mexico? He's a mama's boy unless you have a ring on your finger. Your opinion of that does not matter. 7, you are not in charge of him and it is not up to you to change him. Take him for who he is.
Interesting. Yeah, bro's gonna suffer. That's all there is to it.
Or C, rule #5, which we know is she can make you go away. We understand that now. 8, he is a gentleman. I taught him that. You better act like a lady and deserve that. 9, I know how to avoid jail. 10, if you weasel your way past all these rules and fake your way to a ring on your finger, I will be something much worse than your boyfriend's mom. I'll be your mother-in-law. Holy hell. Like, the person that posted this is, her mother-in-law who's doing this, her partner's mother. Could you
Monster-in-law. That's what she is. The monster-in-law. That's what she will be. This poor dude. This poor girlfriend. But this poor dude.
imagine being that girl? Like, genuinely, could you imagine opening up your Facebook or whatever this is, Instagram? I think it's Instagram. And seeing that they've posted this and, like, that it's about you. I think I would just break up. And I know it's kind of harsh and I don't want to... I guess you're kind of giving the victory to them. But if I want to spend my life with someone, like, their family is important as well. And if their mother is constantly, like, telling me that they're going to make me go away and, she can avoid jail, and it's kind of like...
Yeah, that's borderline crazy. It just is. That's borderline crazy. She taking him to Detroit, surprised if anyone gets the reference. They're taking the girlfriend to Isengard!
Like she's going to kill me. Unless the partner stands up to her and says, look, ma'am, we don't want anything to do with you if you're going to be like this, then I'm just gone. Like, I really need your partner to stand up for you in this scenario, because if they don't and they let the man walk all over them, there's no point of being with this person, love, because your life is just going to be a living misery and you're constantly...
It's going to be rough. This woman is acting like Liam Neeson in Taken. Fun fact, you can take the letters in mother-in-law and make them spell woman. Hitler-in-law.
Going to be in competition with his mother, and you don't deserve that. You should be the main person in your partner's life. You shouldn't have to compete with your partner's mother for their attention, because they're not in the relationship. They've got their own relationship. This is so strange. This is getting worse and worse. All you girl mums making this TikTok. We've got civil war between the mothers now. All you girl mums making this TikTok telling us boy mums to raise our boys correctly. But best believe if my son comes home and tells me your daughter's hit him, cheated on him, etc., best believe I'll be straight round your gaff and knock your head off. No one hurts my little boy's heart, and I'll say should have raised her correctly. Ben, absolutely done her there, hasn't she? God, just pulled her pants down.
Damn, she just cooked out here. She just cooked. She thought she cooked. But understandable. I get it. I despise cheaters. They deserve the worst. I don't care. Right? Anyways.
Lucky, she has done laps around you. She's shoved her finger right in your embassy there. Right in your embassy. It's not coming out. It's so far up. I don't think that's what you do, but you know, just really enjoying the word embassy right now, guys. But here we have another classic example of a mother making up a fake scenario that hasn't even occurred to kind of get riled up for some reason. Such a strange way to spend your spare time, fighting with people on the internet over a scenario that doesn't exist. That's what I want to do when I get older. That's going to be how I find purpose on this earth. Showing my son what a woman thriving in her feminine looks like, so your dusty daughter can't impress him with her insecurities disguised as confidence while wearing her birthday suit at a music festival in some middle of nowhere field.
What? 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 Like, why is it racist against cheaters? Because they're inferior. That is so fucking bad, bro. That's just horrible, dude. That's just... Nah.
This is the most specific niche situation that clearly this must have happened before, because why are we getting annoyed at such a why are we getting annoyed at that, you know? Honestly, God, these people, guys, am I right? Wouldn't catch me being like this. Like, I don't understand what's going on anymore. We're getting annoyed at the most unlikely situations occurring. I don't even know what this means. It's interesting because now not only do we have war between the mother-in-law and the son's partner, we have war between the mother-in-law and the mother of the girl in the relationship as well. So it's like mother on mother violence here for no reason. Why are we not just kind of putting our children first and being like, as long as they're happy, then I'm happy, and so should you? Why are we trying to make ourselves the main character in our children's lives?
Because their own life has nothing to offer. That's the reality, right? Their own life has nothing to offer. So, right? Once they became a parent, they became only that. Only mother. And they had nothing else left. And that's that. These women are thinking about girls so often they might be gay. Gay and retarded. A classic. Hey, that sounds like Asmongold recently with his takes. Wonderful.
Like, unfortunately, you are a side character in your child's life when they get their own partner and start their own family. You're the main character in your relationship, but they're also the main character in theirs. And why can't you see that? It's so frustrating.
Mom, you looking sexy and beautiful. Thank you.
It's the...
I get the... I mean, like... That's a bit weird. Okay, yeah, that's a bit questionable. Yeah, that's a bit questionable. I'd say that's a bit off. That's a bit odd. That's weird. That's that's weird. I'd say that's weird. I'd argue that's weird. Sorry, but that's weird. A child should not do that. Coming up to like, nah.
Did your son just go for your belly button as well there? Like, damn, Mom, you're looking sexy and beautiful. Getting all that, like, belly button lint? Don't know why I said that. Apologies if you're eating, guys. That's on me. Oh, belly button lint. Where did that come from? I think it is a bit weird if your son is calling you sexy, isn't it? Like, why does it even... Why does he even, like, know that? Why would he even think you're sexy? Is that something that you've kind of, like, where's he picked that up from? That's what I want to know. He's so young. Like, he came over to you, like, a partner would speak to you that way. You're looking so sexy and hot. Like, I think this is a bit odd, love. If my son said this to me, I'd be like, where have you got that from? Like, what? I'm looking like, what? I doubt that I would post it for everybody to see on TikTok. I seen my son's today. I was in complete shock. Like, boy.
Enough. I've had enough.
Put that big thing away. Respect your mom.
I've had that. Put this woman away. Put this mom away. Help. My poker cheaters eight people too? Yeah, then it's just justified, isn't it? She's a groomer. What on earth is this? I fucking hate this. Stop.
Mother. I think we finally went too far, Donuts. You know what? I'm not going to give any commentary for this one. I'm going to let you do the commentary in the comments for this one. It's a bit like, you know, Black Mirror Bandersnatch. You make the decision with this one. I can't do it. Let's make it interactive. Anyway, Donuts, if you do want to watch another video from me, click this one right here.
And you want to know something? These weren't even the worst. She got the he's bigger than his dad moment. Oh, stop! You absolute degenerate. Stop. Yeah. They are people too. These are not people. And these are not people either. Wow. 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 You can indeed call this Alabama maxing. Indeed. Yeah, that's horrible. That's just outrageous. This was outrageous. Oh no. Yeah, that boy's fucked. In one way or another.